Well, howdy y'all. Yep. Yeah, since we've been doing a lot of carving and we're kind of doing some self-quarantine, I am going to carve a spoon. But we're going to go out and harvest the wood to do that. And it's best to get a dry piece of wood. Something that's been cured. Most of the wood that has been cut back here is pretty green, because if you carve it while it's green, you're gonna have it's gonna dry and it's gonna have shrinkage to it, and you're gonna get cracking. So it's best whenever you have a dry piece of wood. So I'm gonna go see if I can find something. I went out, didn't take the camera with me, but I went out and I found a piece. I used this for a previous video out there when I was batoning a sapling, but it's plenty dry. It's not rotting at all, so I'm just gonna baton it down. And what you want to do is you want to find a piece of wood and that is going to be the size of the head or the ladle of the spoon, how wide and how deep you want it. So that's about how thick you want to split your wood. And this one already has a pretty good split down it, so I'm just going to split it, and I'm going to use this section over here if I can get it to split straight through. Use my axe. Seen this in the other build, this old axe build. Okay, that's not working, so I'm just going to put this in that split, and we'll do it with drive it through. The thing you want to watch is don't put your fingers in between the wood and the handle here, because you're going to get a hell of a pinch. Yeah, nice. Just like your knives, if you're done using your axe, always resheath it. I still got to do a little work on this axe. Clean it up a little more. I've got a fairly decent edge on it, but I want to get it a lot better than that. But it does the job right now. Is for the length of your spoon, you can see it's got a little bit of a twist, but that's fine. But you want to get however long your spoon is going to be, which I'd like to have about that long, so we'll cut it right in here somewhere. Alrighty. And a buddy of mine was asking me about this saw. This sucker's old. You can see it's all rusted up. I tried cleaning it up, but still works real good. But the name of it is Amera Step, and it just says quality hunting accessories. Now I don't know where I got it from, but it's done me good for years. Until this blade doesn't cut like it's been doing, I ain't changing a thing until I need a new blade. Next thing we want to do, so I'm going to use this as a baton and kind of get an idea on where I want my spoon. I can see it has a bit of a core here. I don't think that it's not going any deeper. I think that's just the core. But to get the shape of my spoon, I'm going to use this as where the bowl would be, and the handle will be down the center. So we are wanting to get rid of as much bulk material as we can. This is chipping out, which fine by me. Deer skull's taking it. There we go. Now we'll start on the other side. You can always adjust your spoon size after you take off the bulk of the wood. We're getting close, real close. I got some like edges from here up taken off. This is the end where the spoon will be. And we're just gonna pull big chunks of this off. Remember your knife safety, which I was breaking my own rules. Remember your blood circle. Remember the triangle of death. Always work outside of it. If you have something to prop on, always prop on it. You can plow through it. Take off a lot of material. Kind of like those grains. Kind of neat. I might try and leave, which would be hard because I would have to make the handle come at an angle, which wouldn't be good with the grain. It'd be kind of on the handle. The grains would kind of go across it, and there could be more chances to break it. But I think I'm going to need to sharpen my knife. Starting to feel a little dull on me. Well, as you see, I got it taken down to a rough shape. I don't want to finish off, get the handle too thin, because I need some meat to get hold of to holler this out. I did get the initial shape. I still want to drop this down in. These got to come in all the way around. But I'm going to start working on the bowl. Got this hook knife. I'm going to put this back away so it doesn't get lost or I don't get cut on it. And we'll pull this hook knife out. Set that off to the side. Like I said, I need to make a sheath for this. But this is virtually a just gouge. Wait for the cars to go by. Your best bet would be just to work your way around, taking small pieces out at a time. Work with the grain. I'm going to be pulling that. Would have split that back too far. If you ain't watching, you pull too far, it'll split all the way back into the area where you don't want to pull material from. This, like I said, this is just a cheap Amazon hook knife, and I think it's, I can read it, PTD geese or something like that, but it was only like $7 or $8. I can't remember. I'd have to look it up, but I'll put a link down below, so if you're interested. And as you see that would be tearing out if I would have went any further. You want to leave some meat over here, and you'll do that part in the fine tuning toward the end. But this makes quick work. Gouging out material. You can make these too if you look it up on YouTube. You'll I thought about it, but well, I got as far as I can get with the hook knife to get down in, because I'm starting to dig in. Whenever I'm trying to take material over here, I'm digging in with this side of the blade over here. So what I am needing to do is I am gonna start trimming down this top section of the handle back here. I'm not going to do any width because I want some meat to it. But I've been doing most of my work while it's sitting on the stump, but sometimes you gotta do it up in the air. But I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to take some of this meat off, and then I'm going to trim this down a little bit so I can get a little deeper. I still have, oh heck, probably that much meat in there all the way around, especially right in here, from this in here and here and up in front. But just to get the hook knife down in there, I need to shallow the edge of the bowl. So I do have an indentation. I'll be doing the same back here, but we want to get the bowl finished before we finish the handle. I'm just taking off a little bit of meat. So I can reach down in there deeper with a hook knife. See, now I'm coming back in toward the grain. You want to cut across the grain with these. Really any knife, but I'm going to try and make the bowl just a little bit longer. Well, now I got the bowl pretty much uniform depth. It's about as thin as as deep as I want to go. I'm going to be doing some fine tuning all the way around. Like I said, this spoon ain't going to be no good, but it's giving me practice. This is about the third spoon that I've done, but last one I did a coal burn. I might just do a video on that one of these days. Just something for you guys to do when you're out sitting around the campfire. Well, there you are. Pretty dang close. It could use just a little bit more fine tuning. I ain't sure if I can make the bowl just a little deeper, but for making soup, it's still pretty thick. I could take a lot of this material off back in here on this back side, take the handle down a little bit, take in the bowl some, round off the edges, but it was a nice little project. Practicing my social distancing. I'm out here and trying to bug out buggy. Well, a lot of people are out driving around. I don't know what they're up to, but yeah, just to get a project in, and just go out, make yourself a spoon. Well, there's another project in the books. Yeah, so if you liked my video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, not the finger. Click that subscribe button. It's right there. The bell notification's right beside it. Click that. You'll get 3 options. Click all. That'll tell you whenever my next video is posted up. Leave a comment. Go ahead and share this video. But as always, hope to see you in the woods. Bye.